Okay, so on number 3, we need to see which expression is equivalent to this, and the hint I gave you was factor. Well, if we factor out the top, I'm going to go ahead and just use the x method. A times c, 1 times negative 12 is negative 12. B is positive 1, so I need the factors of negative 12 that add up to 1. So I know 1 times 12, 2 times 6, 3 times 4, and that's it. Now, for them to multiply together to get a negative, one of them has to be negative, but for my answer to be positive, when I add them together, the smaller number is going to be negative. And negative 1 plus 12 is 11, negative 2 plus 6 is 4, negative 3 plus 4 is positive 1. I wanted it to be positive 1, those are my values. So, minus 3, positive 4, put them both over a, which is 1. The bottom value gets our x, so x there and x there. So my factors, excuse me, sorry about that dip in light, are x minus 3 and x plus 4. This is, oops, sorry. I said plus 4 and then I wrote the 3. This is what's on the top of my fraction. Now, we can factor 2x minus 6 by dividing 2 out of both of those, right? When I divide them both by 2, pull 2 to the outside, and I would have x right here. Negative 6 divided by 2 is negative 3. So on the bottom, I have 2 times x minus 3. Now we can cancel out like terms. Here's a term, they're the same. Cancel out one from the top and one from the bottom. What's left? I have x plus 4 divided by 2, so let's answer A. I know this one was difficult. We'll try to get some more practice in it as soon as we can. Okay, number 4 says which choice is equivalent to this expression. So, negative 7x times x, negative 7x times negative 9. All you have to do is distribute that out. Negative 7 times x is negative 7. I have 1x here. I have 1 here. X times x is x squared. Negative 7 times negative 9 is positive 63. I have 1x there and none there, so it just gets 1x. So negative 7x squared plus 63x is D. Number 5, what is factorization of this using the greatest common factor? The key here, it says greatest common factor, so the biggest thing I can divide out. So I look, the letters are all different. I can't divide out letters because this doesn't have any x's, but 24, 12, and 6, I can divide all those by 6. 24 divided by 6 is 4, so 4x squared. 12x divided by 6 is 2, so 2x. 6 divided by 6 is 1 minus 1. And when we take out that common factor, it goes to the outside. So 6 is 4x squared plus 2x minus 1, so that is answer D. What is the correct factorization of this? Well, what can I divide out of both of those? I can definitely divide out of 7. So let's divide them both by 7. So 7 is going to come to the outside, and then that would be 1x squared, and 28 divided by 7 is 4, so that's 4x. Now, they both do have an x. You can only divide out the smaller value of x, which is just 1. So I'll divide out 1x from both. So 7x. X squared, so there's going to be 1x left over. And 1x, I took it out, so just a 4 left over. So 7x times x plus 4 answers that matches up with letter B. Number 7, which binomial is a factor of this expression? Once again, we've got to factor it. I'm going to go ahead and use the x method again. 25 times 9, which pretty sure comes out to 225, but I'm just going to double check. It is 225. So 225 on the top. Our b value on the bottom, so 30 on the bottom, so I need to factor out 225 and see what adds up to 30. 1 times 2, 25. Can't divide it by 2. Let's try by 3. 75 times. It's not even. Can't do 4. Let's try it by 5. 45. 6 won't go in there. Let's try 7. Nope. Try 9. Yes. And they're getting closer. Once these numbers are like right next to each other, you should know you're done. Let's try 11. We can only try the odd numbers because it's an odd number. You cannot multiply an even number and get an odd number. And 15 times 15 is the last one. All right, now they both multiply together to get a positive. They add together to get a positive, so they're both positive. I need two numbers that add up to 30. Well, I know that 15 plus 15 is 30, so those are my factors. Put them over your A value, which is 25. The bottom value gets our X, but we can simplify these. I can divide both of those by 5, and I get 3 over 5. So that's also 3 over 5. Bottom value gets our letter, so X, X. So our factors should be 5X plus 3 and 5X plus 3, which matches up with answer A. I'm going to stop the video here. We will continue with 8 on the next video.